Good evening, YouTube. Nice to see you all. Today's evening bit is going to be about, well, the London demo. I mean, how embarrassing is this on our own turf, eh? I mean, oh, for God's sake, when are we going to put a stop to this? I mean, the police do nothing. They cheat them with kid gloves, don't they? I mean, what we've got to do, I'm sorry, but why can't they pretend that's a PATRIOT demo, right? And I don't want to offend anyone because I understand I'm on YouTube. But why don't they pretend it's a PATRIOT demo, please, Stasi police, right? And put on your gear, right? And you have got some idea of how to use it, right? Bring out the dogs and your horses, start kettling them in, as you do us, okay? And then get each and every one of them that are chanting, banging them drums, shouting through the microphones and flying these flags that stand for terrorism, okay, and why don't you get each one of them, get their ID, scan them, fingerprint them. You've got the technology, you know you have, okay, right, okay, and then stop their benefits, find out who they are. If they're citizens that are fleeing from Palestine because they were getting persecuted, you know what, repatriate them. Send them back. Anyone else that is there, right, okay, that have got dual citizenship, get rid of them. We don't want them here. We don't want that like of trouble here. They're nothing but trouble. They're making the British people, the majority, who are the British people. And we're forgetting about ethnic minorities now. We're talking about blacks. We're talking about Asians. Okay, all sorts of Asians, Irish, English, Welsh, they are making us in fear, okay, to do anything, okay? So we need you to get these guys off the street, right? And no more messing about, right? No more giving them squeezes. And who's supplying them with all these banners, right? We need answers, right? Because this great replacement of yours, your plan is not going to happen. Right, no matter whatever you try, it will be stopped. Okay, someone will step in and stop this. Okay, because it's criminal. Right now, we need to find out exactly who all of these people are, how many are on the watch list that are appearing at these demos, who are organising these demos. Okay, and you need to vet every single one of them. And I'm not being funny. Every single one of them, I bet you the majority of them are on benefits, in social housing, okay? Just deport a lot of them, deport them, okay? And that alone will cover our OAP's winter allowance, right? It would. So could you please, I mean, we are not Palestinians, you know, there's a saying, we are all Palestinians. No. None of us are Palestinians here. It's nothing to do with us, okay? We stand with Israel. Israel we've stood with since the beginning of time. So, forget it. We don't want to know, and we don't want and we don't want Hamas and them terrorists on our streets, right? ISIS supporters, terrorist supporters, Daesh, whatever you want to call them, right? PLO, right? Well, whatever, okay? We do not want them here, okay? And us as the British public have the right to say no, right? So police, do the policing, okay? Politicians, do the political bits, okay? And stop being wimpards, right? Or wimps, okay? And please, listen to the people. Now, you're getting smashed up, right, in your local elections, Labour. Isn't it obvious to you that Reform are going to just wipe the floor of you like you did with the Conservatives? There's no way back for the Conservatives. There won't be a coalition because we don't want a coalition with the Conservatives, right? Everyone that leaves, anyone that's half decent in the Conservative Party, I'd advise you to go and find yourself a seat, right, and go and sit in it and represent Reform. And I'd like to say to Reform, could you please put candidates up in all the local elections that are coming up. All of this Scotland, we've got a total general election here. Now, can we get as many Reform candidates up here, as possible, okay? Because you've got the SNP like spouting nonsense once again. I mean, I've written down some notes about them, okay? Quite obviously, as you all know, I'm a bit brain dead. But I mean, they're talking about women and discrimination, okay? Those two very masculine, well, come on, let's have it right, okay? They might, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they weren't right, okay? They're on something. Masculine boxers in Paris, and how that was a big crime, and how everything was against women this and against women that. Can we have it right, SNP? Do you forget what you do? I mean, you're the ones that allowed a man, right, that was charged with committing an offence against women, okay, to identify himself as a female, and you placed him in a women's prison. That's what you did do. Fact, right?